Hi there, my name's Glenn Withers, one of the founders of APPI, and today I'd like to talk to you about our Pilates roller. So this is a specific product that we had designed for use in Pilates classes or Pilates studios. It's smaller than your traditional foam roller, so it's easy for you to move around if you're traveling between venues to teach your classes. It's also got these really great ridges and grooves in it, so from your facial release and your release work, it's going to be a lot more effective. Being smaller, it also works really well in class environments, and it doesn't take up a lot of space within the actual class setting. But I'm thinking you guys probably know most of the release work that you use rollers for, your ITB release, your foot release, your mid-back release. It's pretty standard stuff. So what I want to do today is have a look at some of the exercises that the roller can help with. Let's look at both mobility and strength. All right, let's start by looking at that thoracic extension. It's one of those really common areas that clients struggle with. So if you bring your roller in front of you, come down into prone, hand onto the roller, it lifts my hands higher than my shoulders, and that gives me the impetus to be able to get that thoracic extension into the exercise. So from here, we keep our center set. We're going to lengthen our tailbone to protect our lower back. Arms here, shoulders down, and as you bring the roller in, just really lovely glides me up. I don't even have to really think about what I'm doing. By incorporating the roller here, it facilitates where that movement comes from. I get a lot more extension here than if I was doing the exercise without the roller. And that thoracic mobility is really, really important. So if I bring the roller in, all the way, you let me come up onto all fours. And if I bring the roller next to me here, hand across on the roller, I can bring my thread the needle to another level as well. So soften the elbow, and I can use the roller to facilitate that rotation here, and then we come back and through. If I keep going towards you, just gives me that lovely platform to be able to keep the movement nice and smooth as I go through the exercise. And bring it back in. Now we're going to bring the roller down under my foot. Stay in 4-point kneeling and use the roller to teach me the takeoff phase of my swimming legs in 4-point kneel as you reach and return. Now if I continue that, can you see how I can keep my pelvis really nice and still here? One of the challenges that you often find when you're doing this with clients is to get the initiation of the movement. They hip hitch like this to free the leg. By having the foot up on the roller, I'm creating that space already, and it becomes a really smooth, really fluid movement for me. Now if you want to challenge your clients a little bit more, bring the roller under both feet, hands come further forwards, lift and take the roller out and bring it into a much more abdominal based exercise. Both legs here, something you can't do without the roller. We do a similar sort of exercise on our reformer. Now if you were to do, say, 30, 40 seconds of all of those exercises, you'd have a lovely little sequence to work with your clients. Now of course, the rollers are still great for all of the usual release work. As I said, your ITB release, your foot release, even that standard calf release work here, that rolling through the calves and then onto each side to really find those trigger points and work into that. Really great work, and with the ridges and grooves on your Pilates roller, it's going to be a lot more effective than doing that on a foam roller. So the rollers are great. Again, here through the website, we've got a range of classes, DVDs, home learning that you can do. But I highly recommend, if you're running a physio, Pilates clinic, yoga studio, that you have one of your Pilates rollers on hand for your client.